Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome to my live stream. Good afternoon. Welcome. Let me introduce myself. My name is Andrei Lefebvre. I am a commercial fleet manager at Puente Hills Nissan. We're located 16 miles east of downtown Los Angeles, down 60 freeway, get off on Azusa, north side of a freeway. I have a great live stream for us today, so don't go away. And please repost, send out. You know how it is. I'd like to grow. I'd like to grow my channel. Anyways, we're going to talk about a couple of things. One, I found this very interesting article in Automotive News about a Nissan planning to electrify Nissan pickup trucks in the U.S. I also found, let me see if I can see here, also find a cool picture, as you can see, of a concept car from a couple of years ago that Nissan showed in Argentina. Anyways, so let's get to it. Automotive News from a couple of weeks ago, I follow it, should follow it more. Headline, Nissan will join move to electrify U.S. pickups. Here's a picture, and who is on the picture? This is Francis Bailey, head of Nissan Light Commercial Vehicle Business. Utah Dateline. Engineers at Nissan are working, and I'm reading the story. Engineers at Nissan are working to electrify the company's pickups, joining a growing field of competitors now interested in the segment. And the reason this is interesting, and that's me talking, is because I saw a rollout of Tesla's Cybertruck, and that's an awesome-looking vehicle. I do sell Nissan, but I have to say the concept, that Cybertruck caught my attention. My son-in-law texted me in the video how it is. Even though it received negative reviews, I think Tesla is leading, came up onto something. So I wanted to see if Nissan has anything similar in the production, and apparently we do. Electrification will be, and I'm reading again. Electrification will be key to trucks. Francis Bailey, global head of Nissan's light commercial vehicle business, said at a press event here last week. Electric is fun to drive. It is fantastic torque, acceleration, quietness, all that great. But when and how it happens remains to be seen. Whether Nissan pickups receive hybrid powertrain or full battery electric powertrains will hinge on the results of technology now in development and also in affordability. There should not be any compromise in terms of towing, in terms of payload. Bailey said we need to be able to offer a reasonably priced pickup truck. Electrification is sweeping across the sedan and crossover segment, but automakers have been hesitant to attempt on their workday pickup products where no nonsense power and driving range are priorities. But it is all changing. Let me tell you what I think about the subject, and I cannot say that I'm an expert on electric cars. I'm not, but I have been selling Nissans for a while, been in car business for several decades, and I know a couple of things about a couple of things. Tesla has an unfair advantage. They're not profitable the way the normal companies are profitable when they make cars cost low and sell them at a higher price and make a profit. Tesla is subsidized by the U.S. government, so they have ability to experiment, and of course, they're doing something very, very interesting. They're trying to change the way the power plants go. Let me tell you something. Electric power is obviously the future. From what I understand, not being an engineer right now, everybody who is dealing with electric propulsion system run into a problem with the batteries. They're simply too big and too heavy. You cannot have a viable passenger airplane yet that's powered by electricity. Or there are drones that can fly for a limited period of time, but not airplanes. And Rush Limbaugh said something quite a while back, which I think is absolutely true, is that when you see a 747 powered by electricity only, then you know that technology has arrived. And I agree with that. But there is a huge but. I personally would love to buy an electric powered truck. I have a few acres of land, and I move around a lot. I also drive approximately 75 to 80 miles one way to work. So an electric car with an ample range would be perfect. I am a great buyer for a truck, but I think technology is not quite there yet. Another thing that kind of scares me about some of the self-driving features, I don't like the big brother controlling my car. And unfortunately, that may be the direction some of the self-driving companies are taking. There will be a central AI command that will control the way the self-driving cars are going. But I'm digressing. This is just some of the fears that I have about the subject. Now, let's move on. This is an awesome, and what you see right here is an awesome, absolutely awesome concept car. It was in 2017 was exhibited in Buenos Aires from what I believe was called Nissan Frontier Attack. I think it's just an awesome car, and I hope Nissan will produce something like that, even in limited editions. I think it looks great. Want to let you know that I have good selection of 2019 Nissan trucks left. Now, my source at Nissan USA tells me, and keep that a secret, let's just keep it between you and I. It's a secret, it's a confidential source, that 2020 Nissan Frontiers will not hit the showroom floors probably till the summer. So between now and then, we will have 2019 trucks, which are awesome trucks. But judging with the history of when the new models come out that late, and Nissan apparently is putting a new engine and a new transmission in 2020s. The body is not changing from what I'm told. But the point is, we'll probably run out come spring. So right now, I still have good supply. My prices are awesome. As time goes by, not only me, but everybody in Southern California or United States will experience shortages of Nissan trucks. And I'm thinking that probably in the late spring there won't be any until the 2020 comes out. Now, I'm very biased. I own a Nissan Frontier, and I swear by it. I mean, with a V6 engine, it can tow 67 20 pounds, and the bed payload is almost 1,500 pounds. So it can do a job, at least for my purposes, it can do a great job. It looks good, it drives awesome, and I'll tell you something, if Nissan ever puts an electric engine into it, I will definitely buy it. We're talking about it. So, before I go, first I want to thank you for joining me in this. For joining me, and let me see. There's quite a few friends of mine that joined. So how you doing, John? Thank you. Zell, thank you for joining me. Joe, thank you. Michael, John, Michael Wills, thank you for joining me. And my system is a little slow. There's a lot more of you guys than that watching. So anyways, I am open for business today and open for business tomorrow. That's end of the month. And ladies and gents, let's go make some money. And I will see you soon, maybe even tomorrow. Bye-bye.